Caps was just selected as the 3rd ever player to hit the Hall of Legends, and I have a ton of questions for Riot. First of all, what even is the Hall of Legends? It's basically a hall of important League players. Fundamentally, that's what it is. But if you look at the criteria, they're so loose. It's basically championships, domestic impact, and then influence on the sport, which means basically whatever. You can pick whatever player you want to be a Hall of Legend, and they could potentially make it. But the issue is, fundamentally, Riot is not putting enough players in the Hall of Legends. It is the most exclusive Hall of Fame I can ever think of for any sport. I think Riot should have one Hall of Legend, they get all of the skins, all the attention, and then like a Hall of Fame where they can never make it to the Hall of Legend, but they're like a tier 2, right? Because I think we should honor more players than just one a year. If we do one a year, there are going to be many players who are going to get snubbed. Reed, Soaz, Madlife, Mada, Mako eventually, probably Doublelift, you know, players like these that are super duper important to the history of the sport that are going to get snubbed. And the second thing is that because Caps was selected, it makes me wonder why. Not that Caps isn't a top 10 player of all time, he definitely is. And I get all of the amazing things he's done for Europe, but he's not retired, and it's a little weird to pick a non-retired player. And if you're going to pick a non-retired player, I think there are better non-retired players than Caps. I think Mako is massive for the LPL scene. I think he is huge. I think Ruler is like a massive snub. I think Ruler is the 2nd best player of all time, and it's really weird he wasn't selected. And also, they're choosing another mid laner, not a support? Like, it's just a little off to me. Like, what about the Shy? What about Canyon for a top or jungle? It's just, at the end of the day, it just feels like it's a money thing. And if they're going to do it, I get why. I think, you know, congrats to Caps. But why Tristana skin? Last point, why Tristana skin? I get he's like a good Tristana, and maybe the most iconic Tristana, but that's not even close to his like most iconic champion. I think it's LeBlanc. I don't know. Just a lot of thoughts about the Hall of Legends, and thank you for listening. I mean, no one watches the end of the video anyway, so like I'm gonna go show you my cat, because my cat's being cute. Look at him. Look at little Burrito. Hi. Hello, Burrito. Hello, do you like the viewers? No eating my hand. No? You wanna play? You wanna play Burrito? Hi, buddy. Okay, rant over.